Hello and welcome to another show. Feeling a lot better today than at the full moon. I managed to get up in the evening and make a short video on the full moon day with a little update. So I kept my strike of showing up for myself on the days that I have decided to. I thought I had some bad pizza. It turned out I had appendicitis, so the day after woke up with even more pain and drove to the hospital and got admitted right away, had surgery and spent the night in hospital and spent Easter at home relaxing. I had a friend visiting. She stayed for a couple of days. And I've had many friends visiting me during this Easter. It's been nice, and I've been pretty much scrolling on Instagram. I had done some garden work, but with the strain on the operational wounds, I've taken it very easy to heal. And it's been a good Easter, and it was quite the change. This last full moon, or the first full moon of this new year after spring equinox, and I feel like it's a new me, and it's very nice. I am very excited, not very excited, but I'm looking forward to this coming time after Easter. There's great changes on the internal personal level, and I'm excited to see how that's gonna reflect in my outer world. Another great change that happened today is that the Pope died. May he rest in peace. Francis, he was leader of the Jesuit order in Argentina, and has been Pope for, I believe, 13 years. And just like John Paul II, who I'm had the what to say, benefit, or the whom I met actually, whom I met and had the opportunity to meet when I was a kid when he visited Oslo. He also died just a couple of days after Easter, and it's a little bit peculiar also that day after resurrection, the leader of the Roman Empire dies after this rituals that's been through this Easter, that is very old ritual ceremonial week. It's the only holidays that we have in the Western world that is based on the lunar and solar movement. So Easter is always the first Sunday after the first full moon after the spring equinox. So the Easter follows the solar and lunar movement, and it's celebration of new birth in nature. It's a celebration of spring. It is so it actually starts on this year, at least, it started on the full moon on Palm Sunday, as we call it here, when Jesus rode into Jerusalem. So it's this old celebration of rejuvenation and nature coming in. It's also Pesach, which means Passover, which is the celebration of God walking past all the Jewish houses in Egypt and sparing their firstborn as he slayed the firstborn Egyptian children. And that was the last acts of God against the Pharaoh to release the Jewish people out of Egypt. So it's also a celebration of Exodus this Easter. And it's like the one yearly big holiday we have, especially since it's based on the sun and the moon. So it's old astronomical event and celebration. And it's kind of wrapped into this new age Jesus died on the cross, rose again story, but behind it, it's a lot more. So it's quite a big event that the Pope dies right after this. And I have I thought about this the other day, that he will die right after Easter or right around Easter. And I've also been thinking through this winter when it's been, it's been known that he was gonna die. And I thought they wouldn't time it so he died right before Easter. That would make a weird Easter, but that there will be a power vacuum now. There will be a great shift, and we can see it as, for instance, XRP is up 3%, crypto is going up. It's like there's been a release, and of the new, he takes with him old structures when he leaves now, and it's a year of change, year of the snake, and a lot of things now that has been held back for quite a while is now ready to release. He dies, Francis, rest in peace, and good journey onwards, with old structures, just as we are celebrating the resurrection and the beginning of spring. So it's all very symbolic, and it's going to be interesting to see who's going to be the new pope, if his name will be Peter. I saw some prophecies about the next pope being the last pope, and that his name will be Peter. That's going to be interesting. Very, very big this for, and we will see this in the coming spring, that we are in a time of a lot of changes, and what's new will come in and grow, and we'll see it. You see it already on CoinMarketCap. So yeah, about that. More about me. So, spirit, mind, matter. I give myself 6 on spirit. Actually, I'm gonna give myself 8 because I've been holding my spirit high through this amputation, actually, that I've been through. I've taken out a part of myself, and it was quite a neo-ish experience, as I had quite a big experience on the party I went to on Saturday. That was very hefty. And I went through a lot of changes, and I went through this feeling and experience that people around me were Agent Smiths, and I was being tested and kind of not protected, but kept in a kind of place. I also dreamt about that last night. I remember now. It's like some security guards someone to ransack me. And the day after, they pulled my appendix out of my navel. So I had this experience with Agent Smiths all around me, and the next day, I'm just lying there and having surgery in full narcosis, and it was quite the experience. It was quite the experience, and it was very as hengivende, as we say in Norwegian. I was just laying there on the hospital bed and just like, yeah, do your thing. And it was a very nice hospital here in Bærum in Norway. I was very well treated, got breakfast the next morning, and yeah, actually good experience. So yeah, been relaxing a lot since that, keeping my spirit high. Mine, I'm 7, been watching a lot of Instagram. A lot of Instagram this season. Also been reading the Bible, been reading the Bhagavad Gita. So that's been nice. They're all tough books and kind of like the Old Testament is just crazy. When my friend was here, we read the Easter Gospel of Matthew together. That was nice. And matter, I am down at 4 because my material being has been how to say it? It's been kind of abducted, operated on, and amputated because I've taken out part of myself actually. So there's a little bit less of me, and it's been quite the ego change, ego death, call whatever you want, but it's like it's been a real big change, and I like it, and it's nice, and but my material being is I would say strengthened in relaxing and slow moving way. Like I haven't had the strength to do all the thing in the garden that I want to do, so have been forced to really relax and take it easy, which has been nice, and I kind of yeah just relaxed into that. Coins, keys, and quiver. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. So yeah, just been doing nothing for a week straight. Been home. And yeah, very nice, very nice. So all in all good. Excited about these new times to see how the world will change now after Francis, may rest in peace, and how the conclave will choose the new pope, new Caesar Pontifex Maximus of the Roman Catholic Church, which means universal Roman rule. So that's the new Roman Empire, and it's a little bit of a twist. And Vance was there yesterday, and you know it's the Vatican, it's the City of London, and it's Washington that controls this Roman Empire these days, and it's in a very changing mode. So exciting times. Happy spring, happy Ostara, Ishtar, Pesach, Passover, Påske, and new times. Stay tuned. Blessings.